Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It is the first week in May, May 4th. There are lots of things about this day, but we're just going to move right on about that. Today, we are discussing Facebook ads. My name is Kelly Baltzell. I'm the CEO and owner of Beyond Indigo Pets. If this is your first time joining us, thank you. If you're a returning guest, thank you as well. We're going to learn about Facebook ads today, which can be kind of tricky little buggers. And we have Tyler Murray here. He is part of our very fantastic social media team. And I'm not just saying this. These guys are extremely creative and they come up with ideas that make Facebook work and get tails through the door. But first off, we are going to start off with the news of the day. And Tyler, you were telling me some interesting things before we went on air about kind of in a newsy way, but it's more of an internal way, but more of that like a news article, but kind of like what the whole team has learned about Facebook lately that might be helpful for others. What do you got for us?
Well, a lot of people are using video as their content right now, especially through COVID-19. A lot of people are using that as a way to update or show how through veterinarians, they're using curbside services instead of having people come into the door. So they're using video to show examples of that. And originally, for a long time, Facebook was boosting videos that were about 15 to 30 seconds long in the algorithm. And recently that has changed. It was a pretty drastic change from that a small amount of time. Now it's 3 minutes or longer. So one reason that that's possible is because of ad revenue. A lot of YouTube was a big one for a long time that focused on watch time instead of short form content. And they're able to drop in ads in that content. And with Facebook, you have companies like Dodo that are putting out shows. They're putting out full shows about animals, adorable videos, and they're able to drop in ads for that, and they actually will get a cut. So I think small businesses just need to be aware that their content should be at least 3 minutes long if they're doing video.
Well, that's good to know. And like you said, with curbside, now I've seen quite a few curbside videos, you know, they can be not 15 seconds long, but they can be a little bit more lengthy as you watch the whole entire process, right? From start to finish, and even getting the animal back in the car versus getting out, right? There's both directions.
There's great examples of that too. You know, you have veterinarians that are dressing people up as the animal to like walk them into the clinic or the hospital, and then you also have the GoPro view of the dog running through the hospital. There's a lot of really interesting creative ways that you can stretch out that content and make it really engaging.
Well, awesome. Those are two great ideas right there. That's awesome. So tell us about Facebook ads. I'm going to drop out so that you can show some screen because we don't have any space on here, but I'm still here.
Yeah, of course. I think today the main focus is we're going to talk about boosted versus regular Facebook ads, because a lot of small businesses are using the boosted feature to get content boosted in the algorithm. But one thing you have to be careful about with boosted posts is that they're not as robust. They're kind of like the training wheels of Facebook ads. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of engagement and you're going to get a lot of reach, but in order to really take advantage of conversions, you're going to want to use something behind the scenes through Ads Manager. With that being said, you can use boosted posts as one-off ads. Say you have a COVID-19 update that you need to get to your audience immediately. That's something that can be done through a boosted post. You have a traffic ad where you want people to go to your site. They see the boosted post, they click on Learn More, and they're right there at your website. You're not going to get a lot of testing or optimization through this, but you are going to get people to your website. And that's really important for things like COVID updates. And if you can see in the first slide here, right here at the top, what results would you like from this post? As you can see, there's no mention of shopping or conversions or anything else like that. It's mainly, well, do you want people to watch your video? Do you want people to be reached by this? Do you want people to message you? And you can only add and test one button. A lot of people use the Learn More button to get people directly to the website. And in comparison, if you go to the next slide, right here is one of the first things that you're going to see when you hop into the back end of Ads Manager. You can see app installs, video views, lead generation. These are much more robust. And a lot of times with boosted posts, you just don't have the time to make something this robust. So a lot of people stick to the boosted ads. One thing that's really interesting too is you can actually take a post on your newsfeed and use that post in Ads Manager. So if you're going to boost a post and you have a little bit of time, it's better to go through the back end and use that post as a regular advertisement. And if you go to the next slide, one of the biggest things that I think is a benefit for businesses through Ads Manager is something called dynamic creative. This is something that allows Facebook to take your advertisement and optimize it completely through multiple variations of your ad. This is something that you're not going to get through a boosted post. So say you want somebody to go to your blog. Well, maybe you want to do a boosted post, get people directly to that blog, but you only have one image. You only have one button to test. You only have one headline. And those may not always resonate with the audience. So if you turn dynamic creative on, if you hop to the next slide, you have way more options here. This is what it looks like towards the end of the campaign creation. As you can see down in primary text, that's your copy for the entire thing. What if you want to try something really long? You announce your new hours for COVID-19. You announce all the services that you want to do. But maybe you want to test something really short as well. So you just add another option where it says, visit our website to check out more updates on COVID-19. You can also update again the headline, the description, multiple images. Say, you're targeting somebody that loves dogs. You don't know what kind of dog they like. So maybe you want to test different images of different dogs, and Facebook will actually optimize and show the best performing pieces of those ads to the audience. So the best image, the best headline, the best description. Eventually, Facebook's going to optimize it so that you can get the perfect ad from that. And you can also go back in through Ads Manager and look at each of the variations and how they perform individually. So it's pretty nice. It's a lot different, again, from the boosted ad where it's just a basic, you click boost, you hop in and you boost your ad. One thing that's really interesting too is you can use this as a funnel. Boosted posts don't have the opportunity to use lookalike audiences. Everybody should have a pixel in their website by now. So a Facebook pixel is extremely important. So say you want to use boosted posts with Facebook ads together. You need a blog out. You throw out a blog about how senior pets need pain management. So you post that blog and you want to get it to your audience, you can boost it as a traffic ad, get people to the website. If you have your pixel in your Facebook website or in your actual website, it's going to pull the people from that and create a lookalike audience that you can use as the second part of the funnel through Ads Manager that will target those people that went to the blog and show them the service for something like laser therapy. So you get them interested in pain management. The people that are interested will click on that. And then those people, you can target them for something like laser therapy. So there's lots of different options. Boosted posts, again, are like the training wheels. Using a post as an ad through Ads Manager that's already on your timeline is kind of the second step. It might be something you want to try and test out as well. And then eventually you're going to want to use these campaigns through Ads Manager to give you the best conversions possible, because you want to get people through the door. Boosted posts are extremely successful. You can have something like a curbside update where the local community is going to support. Right now they're really supporting small businesses. So if you have that, then those people are going to share, comment, react to your boosted post, and you're going to get a lot of feedback from that. So it's not like boosted ads are something you shouldn't do. They have a lot of value. It's just that if you really want to get a lot of conversions, you're going to want to use lookalike audiences in Ads Manager to really bring in the audience that has visited your website. So let's take a look here. Oh, that might have been the last slide.
That's totally fine.
That was fast.
So, first of all, a pixel
Uh-huh.
is what? For somebody who's never heard it before, how would we break that down?
Say that again.
A pixel. So you say, a Facebook pixel on a website. A lot of people may not know what that is. So can you explain it in kind of plain English what that means?
So basically, a pixel is a piece of code that you put into your website. And when somebody visits your website, it sends that information to Facebook so that user can be identified for targeting.
Right, which is really helpful.
It's very helpful because if you use a traffic ad or a boosted post to send people to your blog, Facebook's going to collect all that user information and you can use it for a retargeting campaign that's focused on those people. It's a funnel. The first step is the blog. The second step is getting those people retargeted through the Facebook pixel.
Right, and it's also cost effective because your ad therefore will only be seen by the people that fit the parameter bucket of people who've already, they've already been to your website, so they're interested, right?
Exactly.
Smaller subset than the entire world or zip code that you live in is this subset of people. So actually, Facebook ads are very affordable. They're not thousands and thousands of dollars. They tend to be 50 to 100, 150 per month. Would you agree on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. They're less expensive than Google, although that's changing right now because Google's prices are dropping because less people are advertising. But per normal times, Facebook is typically a lot less expensive.
Yeah, and we're actually seeing that in Google or in Facebook as well, that the cost of ads are dropping tremendously right now during COVID-19. So it's actually a good idea for these small businesses to really ramp up their marketing. It sounds kind of backwards, but the people that are ramping up their marketing are the ones that are still getting tails through their door. Cost is much lower. When you use the retargeting, cost is already lower because the people have already built a relationship with your brand. So through this process, you're going to get a lot more people for a lot less money.
Right. And you got to lean into marketing during the hard times.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we're seeing fantastic results at Beyond Indigo. We're seeing some people having their best months ever because they're leaning hard into it.
Even some of the boosted ads that I've done, those are performing better than a lot of the other campaigns because people are really wanting information right now. And some of our clients are completely booked. They're still completely booked. And some of these ads are some of the best performing ads, period, because cost is low. People aren't competing right now. It's a perfect time to ramp up your marketing.
It is. I agree with you. It is the absolute perfect time. Now, on a fun note, right? Because we kind of always end with marketing for self. And you actually, you are part of, speaking of subsets, a subset here at Beyond Indigo who have embraced some virtual pastimes for connecting. You want to kind of explain? And I might drop out again because I think you have another slide here to show.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I think this is something that's kind of taken the country by storm. It's a game called Animal Crossing. And as you can see here, this is a coworker. We're in the world, we're interacting with one another. It's something where you can create your own persona and go into this world and interact with other people and be social in this not very social time. We've seen it used a lot. Marketers are using it. I saw a veterinarian on Twitter create a veterinarian office for their Animal Crossing island. You pretty much build up your own island. I've seen teachers use it to teach lectures through Zoom and other streaming websites, and they bring all their students in to an actual class on the game and they use that as a way to kind of make it more fun, more interesting, and it's just pretty amazing that we live in a world where we can hop into each other's little worlds when we're stuck at home.
That's awesome. And this is worldwide, isn't it? Animal Crossing?
Yeah, yeah. You can visit anybody, anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, people have even turned it into something that's profitable. You know, if you have a villager, you get little animals on your island called villagers. If you get a villager that other people want, you can throw it up on eBay, and people are spending crazy amounts of money for.
Holy cow. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it can be used. It can be used a lot of different ways. Like Pokemon Go was a big one for a long time, where even veterinarians were creating little Pokemon stops at their clinic, and it increases brand awareness. It gives people the opportunity to learn about your business in a really interesting new way that targets a much younger audience.
No, it's super cute. I love following you guys here at Beyond Indigo, and just seeing what you come up with. So thank you for sharing the screenshot, because that was you and our COO, right?
Yep, that's
Gene Pelletier, COO, and Tyler having a moment in Animal Crossing. So thank you for coming today. And I absolutely love boosts are like, what did you say, training wheels for big, but they actually hold a really powerful purpose, and they're very successful and they work well. So
they do.
Basically embrace ads during this time, lean into it, don't lean out of it, and market.
Yep. Market.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tyler.
Thank you, Kelly.